Hi, it's Jez from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. As you can see, I got a nice big haul. So this is all vintage stuff. I been collecting things now for a few weeks. I did have quite a while when I didn't go to charity shop. Anyway, collecting the stuff, been really busy. I've now put together 3 hauls, and this is the first one. So for the next 3 weeks, I'm filming them today. So here is a merry greeting. So this would be a Christmas card, won't it, with it saying a merry greeting. Yeah, a jolly Christmas. Just beautiful. From, it's to George from, is that Bess? Not really sure. It's that squirrely writing. Friendship is like a rose, the joy of all the earth. That's nice. So it's Christmas greeting. Greeting small, fondly tender, to show you that I still remember. That's nice. And I like the separate bit. So this could be 2 separate bits of ephemera, or I could just pop it in as it is, or make a little folio. Very nice. I like that a lot. I have another, so I managed to get quite a few cards. Happy days and many. So another, it's from the same person, but it is to Wall Mini with lots of love, written in a pencil, and sort of rubbed out. Yeah. So yeah, so that is another. So these would be nice for a Christmas journal. This one just says memories, and from Auntie and Uncle George. So Auntie doesn't seem to have a name. Auntie and Uncle George. Oh, and that's another Christmas. This one folds up, so lots of journaling space if this went in a journal. And then we've got this one, and it's got Alphonse, and I'm not really sure what that says. So presumably that's a wedding card or engagement card. That ring seems to be on the index finger. There's, oh, you can see I paid 25p for it, which actually normally they're 10p. So doesn't say whether it's engagement or not. That better just come off without ripping. Oh, it does. Oh, saved. Love it. So that's the cards. I don't think there's any more. I think I did some sort of order in here. Oh no, there are a couple more cards. Oh, there are. These ones were 10p each. Look at that. This is another Christmas card. That's quite cool. Could make that a separate bit of ephemera, or could just leave them on as it is. This is quite plasticky, which, given its age, I was quite surprised. To Gertie from Alf. I like it. Pretty purple Christmas postcard there. Nothing written in the back. Kind thoughts. That looks like wedding because it's a horseshoe. Oh no, it's a New Year card. Okay. And then this here. So obviously at one point this was sold for £2. Not in my charity shop, it wasn't. I like the fact that it's in a little bag like that. She's cute. Agnes Rollins from Mary J. Smith. But yeah, 10p in my charity shop. Not £2. Not £2. Put you back. I do love picking up these old cards. It's always luck of the draw when I go in. So here we've got a little vintage game, house hunting, pound, and there is somewhere in here, my son pointed out, yeah, this box provides sufficient material for 12 players but 5 to 500 can take part in the game by using extra house agents lists obtainable in packs of 12. Yes, so I just thought, nice little bit of ephemera, shove that in. Got some little scorecards there. I like the fact that that side's written on, and so is that one. These are good. Potentially could scan those. And then there's just all these cards here with different things written on it, and it's blank on the back. It says copyright, so I won't be scanning these, but that's just a nice little journaling space, and they're just something different to sort of shove in pockets. So quite like that. My friend was with me and she was like, I really must actually look at what you do, Jez, because I have no idea. And she watches me buy things like this. Then there was a nice vintage pattern. Again, she looked at me and she went, what? And I went, well, I'll split open this packet. This will be like a page in a journal. I went, and then I used the pattern pieces for other things. I quite like the fact that it's got that stamp on it. That's quite cool. This looks, I can't see any lines written on it. There isn't any lines written on it. That's unusual. Just plain ready cut out bits of pattern. I like the discoloration on it. Cool. So I'm going to be taking my sewing journal with me to the Rachel Bella Crafts retreat, and we'll work on that there. So I shall take these with me. Is there the instructions there? So I do like the instruction sheet as well. They make nice bits of ephemera, and I like the way it's sort of randomly folded, and I'll probably keep those folds because I like them. So there we go. A nice thick doily bit here. Look nice over the spine of a journal. I like that. It's nice and thick. So there's a bit of me that's thinking this could be like a removable sort of thing around a journal. I don't know what I mean. Oh, and I got these other, I like these. They were in bags. That's like a double whammy, that. So I've got a really nice paper bag that's vintage. And will you come off without? No, not greatly, but I do want you to come off. I'm careful. And pull you off. Gently, Jess. Gently. There. Cool. There we go. And I did like the look of that. This one's already just cut up, so that can just go in the journal as is. Quite like that it's even folded up in the corner. And we've got, I love the little bit of a advert there in the corner there. That'll be a nice page in my sewing journal. And then we've got the pattern pieces. Again, not too many lines on this. Matter of fact, none at all. None at all. It's obviously, I would imagine, is it free in a Women's Weekly magazine? Could have been, but I love that. I love that bag. That would be nice in a journal, just like that with all the crumples. I love it. Love it. So 2 for 1 there, as far as I'm concerned. You buy one, you get one free. There we go. Another one in a bag. I won't bore you with me ripping off that, but oh, love it. So that's just the single sheet like that. It's got somebody's writing on it. Much higher neck, please. So they obviously want that one, but they want the neckline higher. Lovely style dress, that. Oh, and this one's got lines on. We like that. I like it. I like the fact that I like the font on that as well. So there we go. Lots of beautiful vintage patterns. And this one Hammonds. We don't have Hammonds anymore. Hammonds of Hull, closed down. So this bag, very vintage. Yeah, again, oh yes, another nice page there, and some lovely, oh, these are quite shiny, these. Shiny, shiny. Don't normally like shiny. Oh, and I've got one more pattern. Gosh, I could have done a sewing themed haul really with all these patterns. So this one, I love this. This reminds me of one of my royal journals. There was a page from a magazine of one of the designers for one of the Queen's frocks. Yeah, like that. And there we go, another game. There was yeah, one of the shops had a whole pile of games. Somebody must have sort of donated at the same time. So what have we got here? So I think we've just got, oh yeah, pictures. Spot the trees. Really? There's trees in there? I can't see any. Oh. Oh. Spot the car part. Spot the drink. Oh, I like these. So these just make nice journaling cards. You can write on the back. You don't have to do anything to these other than just chuck them in a pocket. That's what I was thinking. And then you've got some rules. And I was thinking that the box front and back could make a journal cover if I wanted to. But I certainly do like some of the boxes. Another game here. We opened it up. I think this is it. I just like anything that's like made of paper or card, and this one. So we've got these plain on the back, just perfect for just popping in as a journal card. And then we've got these, and there you can write on both sides. They're quite thick as well. I could even decorate these up and make them a tag, because they're quite thick and nice. I could do the same with these. I could cut it in half and use them as a tag base. So I'm thinking I'm going to do, and maybe do a haul video and then make something out of them and do it straight away rather than just shove it in a drawer. So this one, so we've got some little bits of paper that have been already written on, so I quite like that as a little bit of ephemera to just shove in a pocket. These are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. St Pancras, Bolton, Manchester, Waterloo, Victoria, King's Cross. Just looking at trains to King's Cross. I'm going to London in September. I've decided I'm not driving. Well, I wouldn't drive to London, but our ultimate destination is Rochester. So I was going to drive to Rochester and leave my car there to travel on from. But now I'm thinking I'll go to London. Our train is really easy to get to London. Now I can just cut that in half and make those two separate journaling cards. And Taunton, I used to live in Taunton. So yeah, and then yeah, little bits there. So lots and lots of ephemera to use there. And again, we've got the box that could be used for something. So I think that's the last of my games. And here we've got table talk. So it's exciting new ways with Brown and Paulson patent cornflour, flavoured cornflour for balancing custard powder. This was £1 shilling. So I just liked it. I do want to do a cookery book themed journal, sort of, you know, a kind of 1950s theme. Been collecting lots of things around that period, so I think this would make a nice addition. I love the colours, they're very of the time. And that's a fold out there, so that's a page in it. That's a journal page. And yeah, there might even be some nice recipes there that might take you back to your childhood, the sort of things that my mum would have made. She used to make lemon meringue pie, date and caramel pudding. She never made that. Blancmange she made. Can't believe, is there really, oh, coffee cream. I was gonna, is there really a recipe there for making coffee? Strawberry custard. Oh, that reminds me of school dinners. And then I've got some music books that I picked up. So this one says 1933 there. That's really nice. That could be turned into a journaling card there. And then I've got the rest of the off-white paper things. Nice bit of tissue there. Don't often see that. And then it's just, so we've got, so that says 1914 there when that foreword was written. But I like, they're quite thick, these pages. I thought they'd make really nice bases for tags and journaling cards. So my thoughts were stick coffee dye paper on one side, and then you'd have the fronts then just to sort of decorate on top. That was my idea when I saw how thick this paper was. Yeah, so yeah, I quite like that. So it is just music paper. There's nothing exciting about it. The only thing that made this different was, I say, the thickness of the paper. And I love these front and back covers. Really nice. 50p. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. And then this one I got. And I bought this just value for money because it's just got lots of pages. They aren't thick, they're just sort of normal. But I do love music paper. I like that front sheet. I liked the picture there. It's quite big, but actually, you know, that could be, if I hinged it and attached paper to it, that would be a nice journal page. I like that bit on the back. But yeah, nothing else spectacular about it, just music paper. But you can't go wrong with music paper, I don't think. So that is my haul. So music, vintage games, lots of sewing patterns, and lots of cards. Fabulous, fabulous haul. I was really pleased, you know, when I was sorting out the stuff and deciding, you know, how many haul videos I could do. It was like, oh my God, look at all this vintage stuff that I've got. I just love it. And I'm really looking forward to creating, you know, quite a substantial space in my new craft area when I move my room to sort of dedicate to all my vintage stuff. And then I can pull from that and be creating lots of wonderful journals using all these fantastic things. And I know I keep saying it, but I might create some bundles for selling as well, because I really do have more than I can use, don't I? So yeah, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that, and look out for a video in the week. I think I'm going to use this music paper straight away, do a little quick make with that. So I'm going to leave that to one side to remind myself that when I finish these haul videos that I'm doing, is to get straight on and get creating. Okay, see you all in the week with something crafty. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday. I hope the weather's good. It does look like it's turning, but you know, time to pick up still. All right then, bye for now. Take care.